Hey, what's going on, guys? It is Jeff here. Today with another video, Brawl Stars, and in this video I'm so excited to hear that there is actually more to the Brawl Talk than what was actually in the Brawl Talk. So what actually happened was the Brawl Talk was filmed like a month ago, and from a month ago they've been working really hard to make a bunch of new content. And so Brawl Talk was already filmed, they're not going to refilm it. So what actually happened was there was actually more sneak peeks made from the other YouTubers that showed the rest of the update. So they will all be coming either in the next update or pretty soon. And I know I haven't been posting for 2 days, and that is because I was gonna post on yesterday about the summary of Brawl Talk, but then the more sneak peeks came out, then I just basically deleted the video and just redid it. But yeah, I hope you guys still enjoy. I basically just put it into one same video. So yeah, I'll still go over all the new stuff that will be coming to the next update, or at least that was released in the Brawl Talk. So let's get into it. Alright, so first of all, global, is it coming? And the answer is it's actually not. Probably not for some time. At latest, probably it's probably not gonna take 2 years. So probably before June of next year, hopefully. If it takes more than 2 years, honestly, I don't think Brawl Stars is gonna live for that long in beta, just because of all the players that will just quit. Because this game isn't that fun anymore. You basically just see the whole leaderboard dead. No one pushes anymore. Just because the game isn't fun anymore. You're spending when I was pushing to #1, and that isn't even that much. Pushing to 15k, that isn't that much compared to some other players. And it's just, you know, it takes a long time. You have to play for hours and hours, unless you have like entire day, or unless you have like a whole season and you have nothing to do, then you can just push really hard and just get a ton of trophies. But if you don't, and you have, you know, some other stuff, then you probably have to push for multiple seasons in a row. And you know, in multiple seasons you probably have to push like 6 hours a day at least, if not more. And that is if you win basically every single game. You might lose some, but you would have to basically win every single game, or else it will be really hard for you to keep up your rank and your leaderboards. But anyways, let's get back into Brawl Talk. So there will be 15 new maps, and yeah, 15 new maps. It's a lot of maps. A lot of them are actually community made maps from Corey's from like the past map a contest. I think there was one, well, made from Coach Corey. So there was a lot of them taken from there, as well as one map made by Lex. You can check out all the maps in Lex's Discord channel. He has a channel that is just all the maps, so you can just go in there and you can see all of them with the names. The Discord link will be in the description down below. You can go check it out. But yeah, I definitely think that the maps could be better. I mean, I'm not saying it's bad, they're definitely good. But I would rather have them release like 8 maps instead of having 15, but put a bit more effort into it, because some of them just more of like the showdown ones were actually really good. I really like the showdown ones. It definitely switches up what like the showdown maps were, like the mazes, and then basically a reversed map of Feast and Famine. So instead of the grass being all in the middle, it's the grass all on the outside. So I really like the idea. But you know, it's just the other ones, there's so much water, and the water really just kind of destroys the map if you have that much water. It's just because you can't, it's not like walls where you can use it to your advantage, because people can still shoot past the water, so they can still hit you if you're on the opposite side of the water. So it's not like, it's really just nothing, except for I guess you can use it if you're a range brawler against like a tank or something. But you can't also destroy it like a wall, because it's just like a pawn right there. You can't get past it. You can't. There's no way of like moving the thing. It's just there forever in the game. So I definitely don't like it as much. But yeah, the other ones I really like that there's more Brawl Ball maps, because there was only 3 Brawl Ball maps. Basically there was no new Brawl Ball maps once the game was released, which is probably been close to a year. So no new Brawl Ball maps in 1 year. So yeah, I'm really excited to see more Brawl Ball maps. It's also one of my most favorite game modes. But anyways, yeah, so you can join Lex's Discord channel to see the rest of all of the 15 new maps. But I definitely think some of them aren't as good, just because of the water, as well as some of them are just too cramped together. There's too much like walls and grass and everywhere. But other than that, it's actually really good. And of course, the Mortis skin. and Mortis rework. It's just, I really hate it. And I kind of see why they did it. Basically, like the lower part of the body is all good. I really like the shovel with like the bats, and it's also like the shovel looks a bit bigger. It's definitely good. The shirt is okay. I mean, I would definitely say keep the other one, like keep the original Mortis skin, but they make a newer one. But I feel like why they removed the hat was because it can show Mortis' hair, so that when he does get the newer skin, he could just change up the haircut and then make it like a new skin. If they didn't take out the hat, it would just be a bit awkward because it'd be a bit weird to take off the hat for a new skin. That's what I'm thinking. But yeah, I definitely think that they should put back the hat. It just makes it much better. But almost like everyone hates it. Obviously, we haven't played it yet, but we have seen YouTubers play it. So in my opinion, just not that good. I'm not gonna like Mortis as much just because it just doesn't look that good. But other than that, it's actually really great. I like the new stuff that's coming. Not just like the new skins and the new reworks and some other stuff, but actually like new stuff coming. Obviously, there's no new brawler, but it's better than nothing. Alright, so there's some other things that are coming to the new update. I won't discuss them that thoroughly just because I don't have the gameplay, and so we're just waiting for the update to come, and I'll do a bunch of friendly battles showing them, and I'll explain the best strategies to kind of work with them or work against them. And yeah, so they're actually really cool. There's like a lot of things, for example, the meteor to stop the teaming in showdown. So if you're too close to the opponent, meteors will just fall down from the sky and it will do 2,000 damage to you. It can also break walls, so you have to be careful of that. But the downfall of that is that it actually activates quite it's not as like accurate, because if you get a bit close, like you're just a little bit close to your opponents, maybe you're not even teaming, you're just trying to attack them, you get a bit too close, meteor is activated. So I feel like they need to increase or decrease the range of the meteor, just because like it activates too easily, and it's not that fun because just meteors raining down everywhere. You're not even teaming, you're just like trying to battle out against your opponent, and then that happens. As well as there will be a lot of other mods that will be coming to the update. So what will actually happen is the first tab of game modes will always be smash and grab. Second tab will be showdown and duo showdown, and showdown and duo showdown will both always have mods on. There are definitely a lot of mods like vampire. I don't really remember all the names, but vampire is the boss. I don't know if the boss one will be there, but and there's also like a power-up one. So they're really cool. Definitely really fun and really excited to see those coming to the game. Definitely change up the game just because it can spawn anywhere, and if you do get it, it's basically like getting a lot more elixir. So the third tab will actually be heist, brawl, and bounty. So it will be those three game modes rotating through the third tab, which I don't really like as much. I feel like they should maybe make a fifth tab, just because I really like Brawl and I don't like bounty that much. So it's gonna be Brawl will be up once every 3 days, which I don't really like as much, but it's for a better reason, because the fourth tab will actually be every single game mode. Well, it won't be every single game mode at the same time, but it'll rotate through every single game mode. And all those game modes will have mods on, so you can have like the special mods on for like smash and grab and bounty, so it will change up the game, as well as they'll all be ranked, so you'll be able to lose trophies and gain trophies. It will also be the ticketed events, so boss fight and Rumble. They won't, they're not ranked, of course. They're the ticketed game mode, so those will stay the same on the fourth tab, but the newer ones will be those mods for every single game mode rotating with the fourth tab. So it'll just be throughout the 5 days it will be the mod game modes, and then on the weekend it will be boss fight or Rumble. Okay, so last but not least, there will be some balance changes coming to this new update, and I was expecting a little bigger buff or bigger nerf to Frank. So Frank got a attack range and a super range nerf, so he doesn't reach as long anymore, but it doesn't really affect him because it doesn't affect him as much, but he's still really OP. So I definitely think that they need to change it up a little bit, maybe make it so that it's 4 hits to actually charge a super. But the next balance change will be on Penny. So Penny's attack radius will be increased by 50%. So it's gonna be really big, dealing like 1,200 damage a shot, and plus the splash damage. So she's gonna be really OP. Probably gonna be much more used than maybe Jessie sometimes, just because of how much damage she can deal at once. Definitely can't wait to play her. Like it's probably gonna be, I'm guessing, around Jessie's like attack radius. So it's gonna be really fun to play. But yeah, that's it for this video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed, and hope that you are also looking forward to this new update. Can't wait to see when it's gonna come out. But yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.